is eucalyptus. Okay, this antiseptic essential oil works on the respiratory tract, soothing inflammation and clearing the head and sinuses. A few drops, they say on a handkerchief. If you have an herbal, you have a herbal. If you have an infuser, or even a humidifier vaporizer, you put in the little well that they have. You can still reap the benefits. You can get the leaves dried, and you can do different things with that based on what you have at home. And inhale in intervals. But I personally, my go-to is a humidifier vaporizer. Just your run-of-the-mill ones you can find at Walgreens, CVS, or any other retail chain. I've had mine for a while now. You can put that in there. You can use essential oils. I've done it as an alternative to the steaming liquid that you can buy, whether it be from Vicks or whatever, it be an off-brand or store brand. Like I said, you can get very creative and still reap the benefits. You have rosemary, available as an essential oil, dried or the fresh herb. Rosemary eases headaches and sore throats and can also raise the spirits, so they have other applications. Gargle with the diluted syrup to ease a sore throat. Alternately, to treat an aching head, drink half a cup of rosemary tea every 3 hours. Okay, garlic we've talked about before. They want you to incorporate it into your diet, and they're basically repeating the same thing that we spoke of in the last episode of the benefits of garlic, whether it's in clove, powder, or oil form. Garlic's antibacterial properties help the immune system to fight all types of infections. They touch on chest infection. It's very effective remedy for chest infections. So it just makes sense to incorporate it into your diet as a preventative measure. Makes sense, right? The next one is sage, which I like too. Sage's chest clearing properties are useful for treating head colds and restoring your appetite. Drink an herbal tea throughout the day. There's so many types of loose leaf teas, as well as ones that are already made in tea bags, so forth and so on. Thyme. Now, I haven't used a lot of thyme, but here it says available as fresh or dried herb or essential oil. Thyme fights infections and relieves low spirits and exhaustion, fortifying the body against colds. Drink half a cup of tea or take a half teaspoon of syrup 3 times a day. Okay, so then they go into ginger, which I love. It's very potent and I love it. Grated ginger root can be made into a tea or added to foods. Okay, so they say root essential oil. This winter warmer is an antiseptic and a stimulant. Okay, and it also helps with coughs. Dilute the essential oil for a muscle rub. Okay. The last but not least is honey. Love honey. Honey, this humble store cupboard standby soothes sore throats and tickly coughs. It also gives relief from headaches and promotes relaxation. Use instead of sugar to sweeten herbal drinks. And honey comes in so many different types. You have granulated honey. You have the sticks that they look like they're crystallized. I haven't tried those, but they look cool. And you can also stir with them. Very nice. And there's a picture on this particular card that I have from something I got a while back with Herbal Remedies in it. Okay, so now we're going to jump ahead and I'm going to read to you. I'm such a big kid. I'm going to read to you. I'm excited because I've never seen this before. But when I heard about the shortage for children's medicines, I got very curious. You guys know me. I don't know what website I got it from. It doesn't say. It just says soothing popsicles for sore throat in kids, and I think the name of it might be Your Kids Table. Okay, so anyway, only a few minutes to pull together and 3 to 4 hours to set in the freezer. Okay, they say it's American. They give it a category. The key word is popsicle dessert. Okay, prep time is 15 minutes. 4 hours altogether to put it together, and the servings are 6 popsicles. Okay, so this is the alternative for a finicky kid, okay, that doesn't take to it and makes it fun and makes it seem tasty and not exactly medicine. Okay, so the ingredients you're going to need is 2 tea bags of herbal tea. They suggest apple cinnamon, peppermint, chamomile, ginger, lemon, or orange. Orange herbal teas are all options. The sky's the limit. You can pick whatever your child likes, whatever flavors, mix and match. If you want, they say you need 2 cups of boiling water, 1/3 cup of, they say, Remedies natural cough syrup, or 3 tablespoons of honey. Okay, and then you have a 1/2 cup of fruit, and then in parentheses it said this is optional: berries, cherries, it rhymes, berries, cherries, mango, or oranges, whatever your child likes, whatever you have on hand, whatever is on sale, whatever you can get your hands on. The instructions is to steep the herbal tea of choice for 10 minutes. The second step is mix in the honey or cough syrup. Sounds kind of something, putting cough syrup in a popsicle, but yeah, okay. Whatever gets you there. With a whisk or blender. And then the third is, if desired, use a blender or food processor to mix in frozen fruit. Then the fourth step is pour in a popsicle mold, okay, and place in the freezer for 3 to 4 hours until frozen. There's so many things out there that you can use as a popsicle mold. If you don't, you know what to do. The recipe notes that this recipe is extremely adaptable. That's where I'm getting at. Couldn't get the words out. Adapt. You can substitute the tea for juice, sparkling water. You can add yogurt. You could even, they say, even add ice cream. There you go. Everything's better with ice cream, right? Whatever your child likes, there it is, okay? To add to this to soothe their sore throat. Okay, so that's the first one for the kids. Let me find the other one. Okay, so now it brings me to the other one. This one was by wellnessmama.com, and it says herbal cough drops recipe. So these are cough drops, D.I.Y. Okay. These homemade herbal cough drops have a mixture of honey, herbs to help alleviate symptoms and boost your immune function for quick recovery. And they said the prep time is 1 hour. They said the ingredients for herb infused water are 2 cups of water. This is the ingredients. You're going to need 1 tablespoon. And it says a 1/2 cup of slippery elm, 1 tablespoon to 1/4 cup of colt's foot. Okay, I've seen that before. 1 tablespoon to 1/4 cup of cinnamon, 1 tablespoon to 1/4 cup of dried elderberries, which elderberries I've noticed has been used for a variety of holistic or natural cough syrups that I've seen. Okay, 1 tablespoon to 1/4 cup of chamomile flowers. I love chamomile. I wasn't a fan of it before, but I've started to like it. Okay, so ingredients for the cough drops. So you got the ingredients for the herb infused water. Gotcha. And I feel like you can substitute as well. Okay. Ingredients for cough drops is you need 1 cup of they just talked about it. Water and 1/2 cup of honey. Now the instructions are to make herb infused water. In a medium-sized saucepan, bring 2 cups of water to a boil. Number 2, place between 1 tablespoon and 1/4 cup for a really potent cough drop of each herb into a medium-sized bowl. The person says that they put the herbs in a muslin bag to make straining easier. You're going to pour the boiling water over the herbs and let them steep for 20 minutes. Then you strain out the herbs and use half of the infused water for the next part of the recipe. You're going to refrigerate and save the rest